Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. It's Tuesday, the 10th day of March. It's National Blueberry Popover Day. That sounds really good.
I don't think I've ever had a blueberry popover.
Well, we've had popovers long time ago. Was that like a really fancy meal? Remember that? It was like kind of like a muffin, but different.
Okay.
That was so good. It's also National Mario Day. So if you are a Mario, happy Mario Day. And if you just know a Mario, tell them happy Mario Day. It's also National Pack Your Lunch Day. Maybe we should have told you that yesterday. I don't know. There's still time.
Little late.
It's also National Women and Girls HIV/AIDS Awareness Day, which is very, very specific.
Right.
So I wonder how in the world that particular day came to be.
Well, shouldn't everybody be aware of that?
Yeah, we should
today?
all be. Yeah. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday. We also have Tuesdays with Charlie. That's all coming up.
If you grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you should consider joining us for this amazing vacation.
My wife and I have been to this event the last 3 years, and we've had a blast.
Join us at the Sands.
Hear amazing music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Belinda Carlisle,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Howard Jones,
and many more.
Plus, meet awesome stars from movies and TV.
It's the best week ever.
Learn more right now at thesands.rocks.
That's thesands.rocks.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. A Yale study found 60% of high school students have negative feelings towards going to school. Only 60%?
Good Lord.
I would have thought that would be a lot higher.
I was definitely in that number.
I was too. You know, there were some kids, though, that loved school. Like, that was their favorite place to be.
Never liked it. Couldn't wait to get out.
Like, we got homework for tonight.
In fact,
Do we have
most
2
of the time,
pages?
Didn't even go. So.
Yeah, I know. I've heard stories. Thanks for listening to Surveys and Studies and Such, brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com.
Not all credit cards are created equally. Some cards have higher rates, some have annual fees, some are just not very good. Often people will sign up for these because that's all they qualify for. But if you've done that, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
This is your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by Time4Rehab.com. Police are hunting for a couple of dudes in Florida who ransacked a medical marijuana dispensary. And guess what time in the morning they broke in to a marijuana medical dispensary? 4:20 a.m.
Okay.
See, that's like drug time, so
okay.
I think that's actually kind of clever. I don't know that they intended to do that, but that's what happened. It says there was another break-in earlier in the evening, and they think that it's the same people. They fled in a black Camaro. So there you go. Clearwater, Florida police are looking for them. Not specified what was stolen, the suspects, or the value of the pilfered marijuana products. So stole some sort of medical marijuana, 4:20 a.m.
All right.
There you go. So far, it says, in their haste to flee, thieves dropped numerous containers, leaving debris field in their wake. So there's all kinds of stuff, like a trail, but they still haven't caught them from the sounds of it.
They will.
Yeah, they will. That is what happens when your brain is on drugs.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. George Clooney didn't have a great week last week. He said he was very saddened to hear about child labor violations from Nespresso, the British coffee company that he endorses.
Uh-oh.
So he's like the spokesperson for them, and they're like, what do you think of this? He's like, well, I didn't know they were doing that.
Right.
So as much as you think that maybe I was the one telling them, no, that wasn't me. So that would be kind of bad when you're the face of a company and you find out they're doing something bad.
Remember, that happened to Kathy Lee Gifford. Remember her clothing line?
Yeah, and they're like, oh, Kathy's running a sweatshop. Well, it wasn't Kathy doing it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Fox News scored their highest primetime ratings in 24-year history of the network just recently. So
fantastic.
A lot of folks turning that way. And Pixar, Onward, hit the box office this weekend in a big, big way. Brought in the neighborhood of $52 million. Also in theaters over the weekend, The Way Back and Emma did well, I believe.
The Way Back. That's an old movie.
No,
Did they redo it?
That was The Way Back.
Oh.
This is a different one. This is just The Way Back.
Okay.
There you go. Thanks for listening to Big Screen, Little Screen on the John and Heidi Show.
Drinking too much can ruin your life. Alcohol and drug issues can cause problems at work, at home, and pretty much everywhere. If substance abuse has taken over your life and you want to quit, there is help. TimeForRehab.com could be the first step in the right direction for you. TimeForRehab.com would love to help you find a new life beyond addiction. Your insurance company may even cover the cost to help make this happen. You can learn more now at TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
Now your scoop of the day brought to you by FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. With the coronavirus socking it to the Asian box office, the next James Bond movie, No Time to Die, decided they're going to move from their April release back to November 25th. So it's going to come out on my birthday instead. It's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, by the way. It will open November 12th in the United Kingdom. So they're saying we're going to just take a little time on that. You know what? That should have been part of big screen, little screen, shouldn't it?
Right. Which movie?
It's called No Time to Die. It's a James
the
Bond
new James
movie.
Bond. Okay.
Yeah. Twitter's testing disappearing tweets. Been hearing about this for the last week.
Yeah.
The new feature the company is referring to as fleets instead of tweets is being tested in Brazil. The feature, which sounds a lot like Instagram stories, could increase usage and engagement by giving casual users a way to share fleeting thoughts with less pressure and risk of sparking a negative reaction. Incorrect. What'll happen is people will still screenshot that, and it'll still live on forever.
Oh, you bet.
So
Yep.
I understand the thought is, well, I can say this, and then nobody's going to know what I said.
Yep.
Like, no, it's not going to work. I'm just telling you. Bad idea. If you do decide to do this, keep in mind that could
Somebody
still be
will
out there
save
forever.
it, and it will still be
Especially
there.
If it is something that you're doing because you think it's going to go away, no.
Yep.
Don't think so. Amid the coronavirus outbreak, 2/3 of Americans say they would turn down a free cruise. So they're saying, if I came to you right now,
I wouldn't
I'll give you a
take
free cruise.
I would not
you do
take
it?
a cruise, but not because of the coronavirus, just
it
because
because
I
of
would
your-
never cruise.
Your bad fishing experience?
No, I've never been one to say I would want to go on a cruise.
I would like to try it. I would, but I don't know if I want to go with you. We went last November. We went on a little fishing excursion on the ocean, and my wife barfed for 4 hours.
I was a travel agent. I sold cruises, and the number of the people that I booked on cruises that did get seasick, everybody says, oh, you don't get seasick on a cruise. Bull.
So
if
some-
you are
some
prone
do.
to get seasick,
Okay.
you will get seasick.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
This break not brought to you by any cruise companies.
No, it's not.
Looking for a new gig? Many career experts suggest that you save your resume as a PDF. It says a universal document, format, and font. They're saying, put it in a font that everybody can read, and then save it. And they said, even if you're using something like a Google Docs, that will export to PDF. So they're just saying there's a lot of people sending out resumes that people can't open or won't open.
Right, because
they're
you
like,
don't
I'm
know
not
what
gonna-
it is.
What is this? I'm
Yeah.
not going to open that. So if you're looking for a gig and you're trying to get hired, that's a good way. Here's another thing. Maybe go meet people in person. It's kind of a crazy concept. But if you walk in and shake their hand and look them in the eye, you make a much better impression
That's
than
right.
just one more blip in my inbox.
That's right.
The WHO, World Health Organization, says people are hoarding personal protective equipment, and they shouldn't do that. They say that the little masks, you don't need those
doctors
anyway.
need
Those are
those.
for doctors and
Yep.
nurses, so quit doing that. And the WHO has joined TikTok to stop misinformation about the coronavirus. They've shared false information, not they, but they say people have, so they're trying to go on through TikTok and then provide reliable public health advice, again, through TikTok, which sounds made up, but it's not. This is a true story. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Introducing InsuranceChicken.com. Why InsuranceChicken.com? Why not? Another insurance company has a duck, one has an emu, and that other company has a lizard. So InsuranceChicken.com is no more silly than any of those. Is it time for you to cross the road for your insurance? Don't be chicken. Check out InsuranceChicken.com. We'll help you peck out the best insurance rates we can find at InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
And it's time right now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We pick up the phone and we call my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
Tuesdays with Charlie, he'll give us some golf. We talk each week and we learn fun stuff. Everyone loves him, he makes us laugh. Sometimes he's wrong, then he fires his staff. Get ready to learn some things. Here we go. It's Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
Hey, you doing, Charlie?
We'll have to wing this because I'm doing it by myself until I hire new staff.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. Well, what do you got?
Did you know that redheads require more anesthesia than non-redheads?
I heard that somewhere. I wonder why that is.
I don't know, but I think I told you that once.
I think you did too.
But you never listened to me, so I figured I'd bring it up again.
What was that? I wasn't listening.
You never well, see, there you go. You never listened to me. I could say something, but
I'd have to just bleep you, that's all.
okay, let's go and see. What else we got? Oh, here we go. Oh, this is, I was reading ahead here. This makes more sense. When a male bee climaxes, their testicles explode, then they die.
Holy
Oh,
cow.
jeepers.
I bet that hurts.
I'll bet it does.
Yeah. No wonder bees are going extinct. I wouldn't want to do that either.
You in the mood? No, thanks. No. Gonna get back to the honey mill.
Hey, then here's something right up that same line. The Argentine lake duck has a penis as long as its whole body.
No kidding.
Wow.
I think
I
we've
wouldn't mind
talked
you.
about that before.
That's a fact, man.
All right.
Hey, then you know who Jimi Hendrix is.
I do, yeah.
You know that he lived next door to George Handel?
I did not.
I don't know.
Who the is George Handel?
That was Jimi Hendrix's neighbor. Of course. Well, now you heard it here first, folks.
Him and George, yep, they used to barbecue all the time together.
Sure, why
that's
not?
so funny.
Good old George. Hey, then a sheep, a duck, and a chicken were the first animal passengers in a hot air balloon.
Yeah, I think you told us that one time.
How stupid is that?
It sounds like the start of a bad joke.
But, think about it. Whoever the inventor was, they weren't going to send themselves up there.
But why all three of them? Why not just one? Why do they need all three of them in there?
Probably trying to get to, about the same weight of a human.
I bet the sheep was a little out of place in there with the duck and the chicken. We better end with one more thing here.
All right, what do you got?
I need to hire a group here or something.
You need help, all right.
I'm going to ask you a question.
All right, what's the question?
Do you know who the last president was who was neither a Republican or a Democrat?
Washington, right? Was he either one?
No, he was, but he wasn't the last one. I think the last one was like Millard Fillmore.
That's the guy.
Yeah. How sad is that I knew that?
That's pretty sad, yeah.
Do you know?
I was thinking it was pretty impressive.
Do you know what party he was in?
No.
I believe he was in the Whig Party. I believe. Now somebody's going to probably call me on it and say you should have just shut up while you were ahead.
Well, you probably should have.
Yeah, I need to way more often.
Huh.
Or we could have had one of them things where you can call a friend, or you could have called the Burmeister and asked him.
Yeah, phone a friend. Yep, he would have told me.
He'd
I
have
got it
known.
though. Are you ready for a question from us, Charlie?
Okay.
What is the standard weight of a regular ping pong ball?
1 ounce.
Well, real close. 0.09 ounces.
Oh, really close.
That's pretty close to an ounce.
Yeah.
Close. Talk to you again next week.
Bye, Daddy.
If I can get a staff rope together, we'll come up with something.
Do you want some people to help you find some stuff?
I need a lot of help.
If you want some help, I guarantee you we could get some people to help you. Well, if you're interested, we'll connect you. I'll put the info on our Facebook page. Charlie, we'll talk to you next week.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye. My father-in-law right there. It's always a pleasure to talk to him. It's a little thing we do every Tuesday just because we can. It's called Tuesdays with Charlie.
If you grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you should consider joining us for this amazing vacation.
My wife and I have been to this event the last 3 years, and we've had a blast.
Join us at The Sands.
Hear amazing music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Belinda Carlisle,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Howard Jones,
and many more.
Plus, meet awesome stars from movies and TV.
It's the best week ever.
Learn more right now at thesands.rocks.
That's thesands.rocks.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The Queen has some hidden hideaways. Since the early 13th century, the city of London has paid rent to the crown for 2 small pieces of property Fortunately for the city, the price has stayed the same for about 800 years. 1 knife, 1 axe, 6 horseshoes, and 61 nails.
What?
Presented every autumn in the ceremony of quit rents. Although one of these properties is located in Moors, says the other is near the Royal Courts of Justice in the city itself. No one knows the exact location of the Queen's land, but that's the rent. An ox, a knife, horseshoes, and some nails. Wow.
Okay.
That's bizarre. That is definitely today's fun fact.
Not all credit cards are created equally. Some cards have higher rates, some have annual fees, some are just not very good. Often people will sign up for these because that's all they qualify for. But if you've done that, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, a news headline from somewhere in this world. Dateline China. What do you think this is going to be about?
Probably coronavirus.
Yeah. Center for Disease Control in Beijing announced that flatulence do not transmit coronavirus if the person is wearing pants. So I have so many questions. What if the person's not wearing
If
pants?
the person is not wearing pants?
Are you kidding
can
me?
get coronavirus?
I don't know.
No way.
I got a link to the story, but you know what? I am not going to click that. It's in our show notes, and I'm still not going to click that. This has been a news headline from somewhere in this world.
Drinking too much can ruin your life. Alcohol and drug issues can cause problems at work, at home, and pretty much everywhere. If substance abuse has taken over your life and you want to quit, there is help. TimeForRehab.com could be the first step in the right direction for you. TimeForRehab.com would love to help you find a new life beyond addiction. Your insurance company may even cover the cost to help make this happen. You can learn more now at TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. Kim Kardashian showed up to Kanye West's Sunday service in Paris, France, wearing what has been referred to as a sexy latex outfit straight off the French runways. The liquidy look. A cinched tan blazer, complete with attached gloves and matching leggings, debuted on the runway this past Friday in Paris. She finished the look with a sleek ponytail and strapped sandals. No surprise, Miss Kardashian got first dibs. The French house designers, Oliver Rousting, has been longtime friends with the couple and was seated next to Kardashian West during the surprise service. The service, by the way, was invite only, with select recipients receiving invitations the afternoon before the service.
Okay.
And she got to wear this fancy French outfit that apparently I clicked the thing because like when it sent it.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
Was
it
nice?
looked like rubber to me.
Well, yeah.
It's a sexy latex outfit. I'm like,
all right.
what does that even mean? So I don't know. It looked very hot, and I don't mean like, wow, she looks hot. I mean, looks like she'd be
hot.
sweating. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a interesting thing. It's today's weird news.
John and Heidi.
Now, your moment of duh, brought to you by SingleStudentLoan.com. A 23-year-old Florida man was arrested the same day he was released from prison after a gun and some ammo was found in his car. February 25th, Danique Rosusis? I probably said that wrong. First of all, Danique, I've never heard that name. Danique.
No, I haven't either.
That's a pretty cool name. Released from the Florida Department of Corrections, where he served time for armed robbery and aggravated assault with a deadly
that's a
weapon.
man's name?
Yeah.
Oh.
A crime back in 2015. He got out. That same day, he was arrested again. He was in a car with 2 toddlers in his lap, which is, again, right there is not good. And it says the children were not secured. That's why they were pulled over. And they were his twin sisters. His twin sister was driving the car.
Oh.
Press release says they searched the vehicle and they found this gun and the ammo, and he wasn't supposed to have any of that stuff, so he got to go back to jail. So, not a good plan.
No, my gosh, man. You just got out.
Yeah, today's moment of duh.
Introducing InsuranceChicken.com. Why InsuranceChicken.com? Why not? Another insurance company has a duck, one has an emu, and that other company has a lizard. So InsuranceChicken.com is no more silly than any of those. Is it time for you to cross the road for your insurance? Don't be chicken. Check out InsuranceChicken.com. We'll help you peck out the best insurance rates we can find at InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Now, fake news or Florida? Heidi, tell me, is this a true story from the great state of Florida, or is it fake news made up to trick you and amuse me?
Okay,
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right, fake news or Florida? An Orlando weatherman was fired for telling viewers that the temperature would dip below 50 degrees for the third blanking day in a row. Fake news or Florida?
I'm going to say Florida.
No, it's fake news.
Oh.
Yeah, but I could see somebody losing it.
I could see somebody doing that.
But
I would do that.
no, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You'd
just
never be
believe
hired
me.
as a weatherman anyway. At least not now. Not that they know you're going to cuss on the air. No, this is fake news. By the way, if you come across a fun story that you'd like to share, or if you've got one made up in your brain right now and you're thinking, I bet I could trick Heidi, you could submit those right through our website, johnandheidishow.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to end things here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. Here's the headline. This is really interesting, and I don't know why anybody was doing the study, but it's fascinating. It says, rats will avoid actions that hurt other rats, even if it earns them a treat. So there's a study that found that rats, like humans, will avoid actions that cause pain to their fellow being. Wait a minute, really? Do humans do that?
I think
hope
humans
so.
do that. Not all
It's-
humans.
It's a trait known as harm aversion. They believe their findings will help develop new treatments to increase harm aversion in human patients who show psychopathic behavior. It says we share a mechanism that prevents antisocial behavior with rats, which is extremely exciting to me, according to this professor who studies rats. Study group leader in the Netherlands, by the way. He says, we can now use all of the powerful tools of brain science to explore how to increase harm aversion in antisocial patients. So they gave these rats a choice between two little, would you say levers or levers?
Levers.
I've always said levers. Now, have you heard on like movies where they say levers?
Yes.
Isn't that usually like an evil genius or something?
Yeah.
Pull the lever. Anyway.
I've heard it's levers.
Okay, so between two levers or levers, and if they would push one, they would get sugary treats. So they would do that, and they would teach them that, hey, if you push this, you get treats. Then they showed, like, if they did that, it would hurt another rat, and they wouldn't do it, even though they would get a treat.
Okay.
So that's kind of interesting. Very interesting.
Well,
I've got a
poor
link.
rat that had to be hurt so they could
No
practice
kidding.
this thing.
Like, okay.
Gosh.
It's what these
That's
people...
horrible.
It really is. It's what these people do
Pretty
for a living.
sadistic.
Pretty much.
Let's see what this rat does if we hurt his friend.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow, I never thought of it that way. Maybe this shouldn't have been our good news. I guess the good news is the rats chose not to. The bad news is the scientists chose to. Wow. Think we would have ever heard about it if the rat was bad too? Probably not. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. If you want to read that story, you can find it. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.